Portugal is still one of the most unequal countries in the European Union since 2009, when the financial crisis entered the country. It is estimated that the number of unemployed today is approximately 409,000 people. There is a total around 9 million Catholics in a population of more than 10 million people, corresponding to 88.7%. On average, 8 out of 10 Portuguese are Catholics. 87% of the Portuguese believe in God, but they do not present evidence of His presence in their daily life. Most divorce records come from Catholic marriages. Portugal is the most divorced country in Europe. According to the data published by Purdata, Portuguese data agency, every 100 marriages that are registered in Portugal, there are 70 divorce applications. There has been a significant increase in the number of divorces and a decrease in the number of marriages over the last 53 years. Atheists and agnostics make up 28% of the university students in Portugal.
Acredita em Jesus?
Não.
Não.
Por que não?
Porque há muitas pessoas a passar fome e ele não ajuda.
Opa, eu vou-te ser muito sincero, eu não acredito muito em religião. Acredito no meu anjo da guarda, que tenho um anjo da guarda que está comigo, alguma força, pá, mas não acredito muito em Deus, não acredito muito em Cristo, não acredito em religião nenhuma. Sincero, não acredito.
Sou ateu.
Satanista. E satanista?
Eu só me acredito naquilo que eu vejo. Para acreditar em Deus tinha que acreditar em Satanás. E Satanás não é bom, portanto eu não me acredito nessas manas. Não me acredito nem num nem noutro. Não? Não, acredito na natureza.
Mas tu não acreditas que Jesus existe então?
Acredito que ele era um louco.
Eu às vezes digo, lê a Bíblia e perde a fé. Porque chama a Bíblia um manual de maus costumes. E é um catálogo de crueldade, do pior da natureza humana.
The beginning of our ministerial activities in Portugal will be aimed to connecting with the locals. To do so, we will be running family seminars, serving the church and establishing relationships. Among the tools we have, Covenant Couples Course has been a key, opening many doors and opportunities to see marriage and families being restored by God. This certainly will continue being one of our strategies in Portugal. We have been trained and inspired by God in the area and in the practice of couples and family counseling. And this has enabled us to facilitate the adjustment between couples and family members worn out by unsolved conflicts. Committed to applying all our efforts in this area, we believe that God will continue to use us with excellence, also in Portugal.
God has directed us to be like a bridge, establishing access between South Africa, Brazil, and Portugal. We will be contacting different YWAM bases in Brazil and in South Africa by promoting and facilitating outreach teams from YWAM, schools, and also churches.
Today, there is a great search among Portuguese young people for intensive English courses, since the demand to be fluent in the language has been increased. I am preparing myself doing an online TESOL to be using this resource by starting English class as an approach strategy for evangelism and discipleship.
The purpose of God in our lives has been to bear fruit, and now, in Portugal, we invite you to sow with us the Word of God, the principles and values of the kingdom in that land.